Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
What was the crime?
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have... There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Of course.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
I will be doing. I will be doobie that. Anyway, let's go speak with Candra's now.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Tell me about the cat.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
Why'd you come to Andromeda?
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know. Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
I knew I remembered that name. Nyreen Candorus. Remember her from the Omega DLC in Mass Effect 3? Where she died fighting a bunch of adjutants, I believe? Yeah.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So-so. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
It's rough out there. I might need backup, if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
I appreciate it.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
So what's this on the terminal?
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Kandros for authorization to participate.
Alright. Let's track it.
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
I appreciate it.
I'll deploy your people carefully, Kandros.
Appreciate that, Ryder. But trust me, Apex can handle themselves. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
So what will we do? Strike team to be sent on missions to support the Andromeda Initiative. If they succeed, they'll earn XP and Ryder will gain a reward. If they fail, they'll earn only a small amount of XP and no special reward. Apex is the most elite strike team in the cluster and can handle critical missions. Select a mission and press space to send your Apex. Your progress will be automatically saved before multiplayer is launched. You will then play the role of an Apex operative in a small squad. Play Apex missions in multiplayer either with friends or through public matchmaking to earn strike team rewards for Ryder and additional bonuses. Ah, got it. Continue. Read the description for each mission, the time limit to attempt the mission, for the reward for successfully completing the mission, and any mission traits or properties. These missions are currently available for strike teams. Select a mission with space to send a strike team. Check back daily for new available missions. The icon describes the difficulty of the mission. Got it. So what kind of strike teams do I have? This is your current list of recruited strike teams. Select a team with space to equip them with specialty gear. Retire a team with V if you want to recruit a fresh team in their place. The more strike teams you have, the more missions you can undertake at once. Select recruit team to recruit a new strike team to your cause. Strike teams on a mission can earn positive traits if they succeed and negative ones if they fail. Strike team traits can change the chances of success the team has on specific missions. Press X for more information on traits. Okay, more information on traits. Skirmisher, 5% effectiveness. Okay. So can I recruit a new team? I need 40 mission funds. I have 40. Let's do it. I have 40. Okay, can I equip them with anything? No. We need way more stuff for that. Oh, I have a new team. Now I have Keel. What do I have? 10% effectiveness. Oh, fuck you. Why did I lose my connection? Get it back. I mean, sure, I know that my internet connection is pretty shitty over here, but I didn't have a problem with the Mass Effect 3 co-op missions, or like any other dispatch missions, if you would call them that. Come on. I don't have the patience for this. Well, actually, I do, but I don't have the time for this. That's better. What? Are you still gonna rape me in the butthole? Thank you. Drax missing scouts. It takes an hour and a half. We get 10 mission funds and bronze item loot box and research data box. It's bronze, so let's see how 70% chance and 74% chance in 1.5 hours. Can I send 2 teams? Actually, you know what? Screw that. I'm gonna send these guys on regular missions, and I'm gonna do that myself because I'm interested to see how it'll play out. This is what? Silver. What's the 21% and 18%? No way. How do I go back from there though? Because I don't wanna like get out of it every time. 74% chance. Start the mission. There we go. Anything else that's bronze? That. Okay, let's do it. How long will it take? Holy shit, 1.9 hours. And let's see, 2 hours and an hour. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to do that in multiplayer. Equipment can be chosen before a match to improve your performance. Unlike boosters, equipment is not consumed upon use. Equipment is never found in cart bags, but may be purchased directly from the item store with mission funds. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell that is supposed to mean. That is supposed to mean. I didn't actually watch any multiplayer footage. Maybe I should have, so I don't suck too badly. Well, you know. The fun is in the journey. It would be more fun if it loaded. Just like that. Welcome to Apex. Welcome to Apex Recruit. I'm Tyrion Candwis, and I head up the Nexus Militia. The Andromeda Initiative is deploying your team to defend its outposts and their interests. Your missions include assaulting alien bases, extracting critical intel, and eliminating high-value targets. Your fire team must be fierce to get the upper hand in combat against enemy aggressors. Stand by for your first assignment. Act 00, Prologue, Drax Mission Scouts. A number of Krogan Scouts patrols have gone missing. Their last known position was on a cat-held planet. We need to fan out and investigate. What's new? The Krogan Gladiator is now available in multiplayer store packs. The Ruzat Shotgun is now available in multiplayer store packs. New equipment in the store. In missions only, new fire-based paradox. Oh, so I can just like do all of these. Awesome. Public match. Let's just join a match for now. Enemy cat, fire-based paradox, difficulty bronze. Let's go. Let's see how much I'm gonna suck. Oops. I'm just gonna... That's better. Oh shit, I totally missed all this. Equip boosters to give you an action in the next match. Boosters aren't consumed when the match starts, but last for the entire duration. Good to know. You know, the amount of time that's spent loading, I'm starting to regret starting this.
We need to secure this position. Enemies on the move. Be ready.
I just want to make sure that my, There we go, VoIP disabled, that's good. Okay, let's go. What kind of powers do I have? That's... Whoa, what the hell is... What is that? What the hell is this? Oh, grenade, awesome. Well, this is fun. Okay, so I've got my equipment on the bottom left. What else? What do I have? Shotgun. Okay, that works with me. Anything else? Whoa! Wait, isn't there an invisible guy? Yeah. Three left, eh? Where? So for now, I would assume that I suck a lot, since this is my first match. Ouch. What happened with the sound? The sound just got out. I'm not even kidding you. Audio? What if I alt-tab in and out? Nope. This is weird. Hold up. Is it something with my mic or my headphones? Did I press mute accidentally? No. This is weird. Hold up. I'm just gonna unplug and replug my headphones.
help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Milken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
A Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
I'm not here to exile you. Told your wife I'd look into things.
At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. Witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
So there was a trial and he was found guilty?
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
That is the difference between murder and accidental death.
In this case, motive plus opportunity plus eyewitness account equals murder. Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder. The Nexus versus Colonist Nilken, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! Seize the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous
Repair
tissue,
requests are
like
currently
Chronos?
on hold until power coupling.
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable, as our expedition proves.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr...
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop. Lab. You know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
What conservation effort?
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you a finder's fee. Tempted?
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Don't give up hope. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened, and I need to know. The beauty of the cosmos unfolds in your planet scans, Pathfinder. But there is more they can do.
Do you have something in mind, Doctor?
Plans for a school are underway to inspire a new generation of young minds. I want to craft a model of the cluster for them, accurate and splendid from your data. My prototype is on that console. Add more scans to improve it, and I will share my educational budget with you, and my thanks.
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Absolutely. What do you need?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison. How's that sound?